there such a thing as a bad tie day? Because I'm having one. Hey, what is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. It is currently 5:10 in the morning. We just got our coach pre-trip. We're picking up a group in town today, and we're going to take them down to St. Louis to the City Museum. And once we drop them off, I'm going to see if I can make it down to the Broadway Oyster Bar, which is about 1 mile away from the City Museum. And we're going to get ourselves some Cajun cooking. Hey guys, we just pulled up to the school. We're supposed to pick up our passengers. It is currently 5:35 and we're not supposed to be here till 5:45, so we're 10 minutes early. We're gonna sit here and chill for a while. Shouldn't be too long before we start seeing people. It is just windy, rainy, and nasty outside. What is up with this weather, Illinois? Okay, let's see. I came from somewhere around here. That's where I was born, in China. And I flew all the way across to this country here. And we are here right now, just south of Great Lakes in Chicago. And today, we're going here to St. Louis. It doesn't look like it's very far, but it's going to be a 3-hour drive. I'm just having too much fun here. I'm just in the mood for recess right now. Okay, so the people are here, they're starting to board. I actually just talked to some of these school administrators. He was totally excited that I'm doing a YouTube thing. I'm very careful about capturing my passengers because some of them may not want to be on camera. But today it seems like all reins are off because these guys seem to be excited to be on camera, and I think we're gonna have a good time. You're welcome. Have fun.
Thank you.
Have fun. Have a good time. Have fun, Elsie. All right, we'll see you guys. She's got my number. If you need anything, call me.
Yeah.
I can. Yep. All right.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Great job.
Thank you. We good?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, James.
Bye bye. We just dropped off, and we have to get out of here because there's a lot of traffic behind us. There's construction right here. This is supposed to be a through street, so I'm gonna somehow squeeze through there and get ourselves back to the parking spot. Hey guys, we just parked and we're sitting right in front of the City Museum. It is a gorgeous day in St. Louis. It's currently 9:30. We dropped them off about 9:15, so we're about 15 minutes ahead of the schedule, which is always good. So the plan for the day is I might take a nap. I'm gonna see. I don't really need a nap. I slept pretty well last night, but it is gonna be a long day. We won't be leaving here till about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and that means we won't get back to Urbana till about 6. So a nap might be a good idea. Around 11 o'clock, we're gonna head down to the Broadway Street Oyster Bar, and they are known for really good Southern Cajun Creole cooking, and I am all about that. Before we came today, when I found out that I was doing a trip to St. Louis, one of my friends in the past recommended Lion's Choice, which is a restaurant. And before we came, I did Google it, thinking that we could go there and get some food. But unfortunately, where we are in St. Louis, we are nowhere close to a Lion's Choice. And that's too bad, because I really wanted to try it. But hey, there'll be plenty of charters in the future, plenty of trips, plenty of vlogs. And I'm sure one of these days, a trip will take me close to a Lion's Choice. I just called for an Uber. So let's see, I've never Ubered before, so let's see how this goes. So here's what it looks like on the screen. I think he's on his way. He just did a U-turn, he's coming. I'm looking for a silver Lexus ES. Hey guys, we just got out of the Uber and we're here at the Broadway Oyster Bar. Ubers are pretty nice. That was actually really painless. The app was really easy to use. But we're here and we're going to go inside and get something to eat. Ooh, that looks good. The lobster po' boy. Bob's Burger. I love a muffaletta sandwich. Those are my favorite. I'd like the sampler platter. Yeah, and then can I get the clam chowder as an appetizer?
Yeah,
just a cup. Yeah, just a cup. And then do you have iced tea?
I do.
All right, I'll take an iced tea. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was easy. I got the sampler. It's going to come with etouffee, crawfish etouffee, and it comes with jambalaya, and basically you get a little bit of everything. Also got a little cup of clam chowder because I cannot resist clam chowder. Totally not what I expected. The clam chowder is like not white. It's this, it almost looks like chili, clam chili. And you get this really cool little mini cornbread thing with it. So it's not much of a chowder. It's kind of really liquidy. It tastes more like almost chili. There's a good amount of clam meat in it. And I just never had a clam chowder with so many carrots and potatoes and all that. But the flavor isn't bad. It's just not the clam chowder that I was expecting. Because usually when you order clam chowder, you get this white bowl of thick, gooey goodness. Let's give the cornbread a try here. The cornbread is really good. It's really sweet, and you can tell that it was cooked with a lot of butter. It's definitely not fresh. You can tell it's sat out for a while because it's kind of cold and a little bit stale, but the flavor is really good. The clam chowder is not bad. The flavor, it's got a good flavor. I just wouldn't call it a clam chowder. I think I'd call it more of a clam chili or a clam tomato soup. The cornbread that accompanied this clam chowder was definitely the highlight of it. It was really sweet, really crumbly, and really buttery. Okay, guys, the food is here, and we got the sampler platter. And so I think this is the crawfish etouffee, and you see all these nice lumps of crawfish here, and it just looks delicious. And there's just loaded with it. And I think this is the jambalaya, which is rice with boudin sausage, and oh, there's a nice piece of meat. In fact, oh, that meat is so tender, the meat is so tender, it's just falling apart. And I got two more of these little cornbread things that I love. This is the red beans and rice, and they put it over a bed of the dirty rice, I think. And in here there's boudin sausage. Here's a piece here. And finally, last but not least, here's the gumbo. And they put a little rice on there. Lots of hearty sausage. Cheers, guys. That is awesome. The crawfish is really chewy, really tender. It's got really good flavors. Lots of nice caramelized onions here. And it's just perfectly seasoned. Chase it with a little bite of the cornbread. Okay, next up is the jambalaya, which is the rice with the boudin sausage. You can taste the smoke off that boudin sausage, and it's cooked with the rice, so the rice has adopted the smokiness. Now this is just hearty, thick goodness. And I love that they put some green onions on that, some chopped green onions. Get a piece of the sausage on that bite. That's gonna be a good bite right there. That is so smoky, and the flavors are just incredible. And the rice adds a nice touch to that. And the gumbo. That is really good gumbo. This is all around comfort food. Like, if I was sick and it was cold and it's wintertime, I want to eat this. This is cooked in the South, where it's predominantly hot and warm all the time. But I think if you showed this to people in the North, like Wisconsin, Chicago, they would really dig this. Not that there are any Southern restaurants up north, but the flavors are just really bold in Southern cooking, Creole cooking. They put so much meat in this. Every scoop you get tons of meat. We're gonna do some mixing action here. We're gonna mix the gumbo in with the etouffee. I'm gonna get a piece of shrimp, piece of crawfish, and a piece of chicken. We're gonna call that surfin' turf. Yeah, I just coined that. I mean, every bite is just filled with hearty goodness. You will not walk away from this hungry. You can taste the roux that they use to make that. I think my favorite so far is the crawfish etouffee. It's got the best flavor. Okay, so I thought we were gonna head back, but I held off on calling the Uber because I can't pass by one of these without getting something. And I know I just ate, but I gotta get me a White Castle. I don't know if I want to park my car in there. Alright, we just got our Uber. We're gonna head back to the bus. Our ride is a white Toyota Avalon. Our driver's name is David. Look what showed up while we were at lunch. 3 other Peoria charter buses. Let's go say hi. Well, hi, Gene.
James, how are you?
Good to see you, man.
What a treat.
I know.
What are you doing?
So I'm here with my buddy Gene Pratt, and he brought a group here from, where'd you come from?
Tremont, Illinois. Well, hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here with my really good friend, James. I think the world of him. He is a good guy. Really
Gene's a good guy. He thinks too highly of me. Here's the other two. This is Tim Ward. What's up, Tim? Good to see you, man. Jim Stork.
He was in a
How are you? You're going to be on YouTube. I hope you don't mind.
Don't
My YouTube channel.
That's my good side right there.
We'll be in a moment together, or we'll be in a moment forever.
It's always cool to see fellow drivers on the road. I think I let the jambalaya and the etouffee and the gumbo die down a little bit, and I think we're ready for some White Castle now. If you've never had White Castle before, they have little mini sliders. And they give them to you in these boxes, and split the box. Meat patty's just this thin little piece of beef, and there's onions and there's a pickle. 2-biter sandwiches. The meat patty's real small, but all that grease from the beef, it just sopped up into the bread. And the bread's really pillowy. Just look at that. That's a really nice bun. And the pickle just adds just enough of that acid to counteract the blandness of the sandwich, which is perfect. I lied about being 2 biters. This was gonna be a 3-biter. That's a sad image. Well, it's a good thing I got 6 of them. Happy White Castle Day to me. Don't let the tininess of the sandwich fool you. Small sandwich, big flavor. Come on. You don't have to be hungry to eat these. This is all love right here. White Castle, how come you can't open one in Urbana? I'm so mad at you, but I love you so much. This is almost just as good as the crawfish etouffee. But don't tell the crawfish etouffee I said that. It's like the onion and the pickle and the beef patty and the bread all came together and had a giant party. And I have the pleasure of hosting that party right here in my mouth. Oh, I'm so happy right now, but sad at the same time that it's all over. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. So yeah, if you're ever in St. Louis and you get a chance, definitely come check out the City Museum. And definitely check out that Broadway Oyster Bar, because man, that's some good eating. And of course, one of my personal favorites, White Castle, if you've never had it before. As always, guys, the location of all the places that I visit during my travels are going to be down in the description box below. I got about half an hour before the group comes out, and I got to try one of these out. You're gonna be famous. You've seen my vlog? You like it? Yeah! What's up, yo? I'm here with Sequoia. It's about 2:43 right now, and the group is back. We're gonna let them get situated and all their gear loaded, and we're gonna be underway. We might get out of here early. So, yeah, catch you guys on the road. It's currently 2:55. We're now at party in St. Louis. Hope you guys had a great time at the City Museum. Just a few moments, we'll be transitioning onto Interstate 70, homeward bound. About a 2-hour, 40-minute cruise time. GPS puts us there at about 5:36 this evening. If we do get delayed, I will let you know. But at this time, plan for a 5:36 arrival in Urbana, Illinois. Once we get on the interstate and out of this traffic, I'll resume your video. And again, guys, thank you for choosing Courier Charter. It is now 5:52. We just got back in the garage. I'm gonna do some paperwork, and I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for following along today. Hope you guys had a blast. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you really like what you saw, go ahead and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a single piece of content. And as always, guys, every place I visited will be listed on the description box below. And I appreciate you joining me. We'll catch you guys next time. Toodles!